Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and today a lesson in what sells.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales and estate sales and thrift stores, and I buy stuff and sell it again online, making a profit. And that's how I keep the lights on. Got a notification there. Distracted me. Today we're going to take a look at a couple things that I sold that I've heard from people and seen in other places. People saying that stuff doesn't sell. Don't buy that. It won't sell. Well, I mean, you can look over here at my shipping table. It does. Some of it. So here we go. The pile of stuff heading out on a Friday. At least some of it is going to be headed out. We'll see. I'll explain that here in a second. We've got this guy, Detective Comics. Get it here to show you. Really cool cover. Riddler appearance, of course. We got Batman in jail. This is pretty cool. Get it to focus here. This is number 377. I like it. And we started to get an offer on this one. And I think this goes to show you don't always have to counter right away. Some people say, you got to send a counter offer. No, if it's a garbage offer, I'm going to straight decline it. If it's less than 50% of my listed price, pretty much I'm going to straight decline it and move on with my day. I'm going to spend a second to hit that button. If they're interested, they're going to come back. Now, I had this listed, I think it was about $28 and change. And they sent me an offer of $14. I just declined it. They came back later and sent me an offer of $15. I guess that was over my 50% threshold, but not much, especially after that initial offer. And it wasn't good enough anyway, so straight decline it. Well, come this morning, they sent an offer of $20. Now, that is a real offer. That's something that at least I will look at and I will entertain and send them a counter offer, because now they're sending me a serious offer, right? So I countered at 25 and thought, you know what, I'll take that. They came back at 22. I countered back at 25 because that was kind of where I was thinking that's where I want to go. Now they countered at 24. And if I want to be petty, I guess I could say no, 25. That was their last offer, and they might have taken it, but 24, I mean, they came up close. Maybe it's just somebody that wanted to win, right? For a dollar at that point, you know what? I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to say, you know what? No, I have to win. You pay 25. So I accepted their offer of 24 bucks. $24 plus shipping for that guy, Detective Comics 377, back from 1968. You don't have to always counter right away. You can still turn that into a sale. I do it all the time. Here we've got some vintage pins. This is the Z28, and this is a quantity listing, and somebody came in and bought quantity. They bought 4 of them, which is pretty cool. I love selling quantity numbers on those quantity listings. That's always pretty nice. $15.96 plus shipping. They paid too much shipping for it, so I will refund them some of that shipping because these are still going to go out at the 4-ounce rate. So we'll refund them some of that. We've got some Nikes here, some Air Max. Nice shoes, not particularly valuable, and they've been listed for a while. So I got an offer on these of 20 bucks plus shipping. They were 25, 26, I don't remember, but they've been listed for a while. Shoes take forever for me to sell sometimes, and they take up room. So I accepted it, 20 bucks plus shipping for that one. This guy's awesome. I love Trail of Painted Ponies. Now, not all of them are good. Don't go out and buy every painted pony you find, because some of them really aren't worth anything, and some of them aren't worth that much. That is what it looks like right there. Grand Prix. It seems to be a relatively rare pony, and I found a lady that posted a whole bunch on Facebook a little while back. She posted a picture of 4 or 5 of them, said, you know, hey, I have others if you're interested. I wasn't interested in any of them, that she had pictures of. But I said, hey, you have others. What do you have? And she sent me a list. This was one of them. I bought 3 of them, and I got 3 of them for $100. This is not the best of them. The best of them is pretty high dollar. That was really the one I wanted, but I knew if I got more than one, I could get a little bit of a better deal. And so I added a couple into the mix, including Grand Prix. Got an offer this morning. See, you should enable offers, guys. I love it. I got an offer of $65. I had this listed at, I think about 75, right in there. And I came back at 69, and they took it. So $69 plus shipping for that. That's a pretty good deal. Now, we've got some Barbies here. We've got some loose Barbies. We talked about picking up some of these the other day. If you watched that video when we sold one for basically just the head is what the buyer was probably buying for more than $100, $133, I think it was, something like that. These are not quite that valuable, right? But they're still pretty good. Still vintage, still nice. I'm still working my way through them. I got a bunch still to list. They take a little bit longer to list just because I have to research them and get all the things right, and it just takes longer. But they're worth it. This one is Scooter. Notice she's a little bit shorter. She's the sister, right? And so Scooter here is from 1963, wearing a little yellow outfit there, and Scooter sold for $22.39 plus shipping. And then that same buyer saw that we had more Barbies, and that's why when you list a thing, I think you should list a bunch of that thing. If you come into a bulk amount of things, try to list a bunch of them back to back to back to back, because buyers might come in and buy more than one thing. That's what happened here. They bought this one, and then they must have seen, hey, you've got more. They bought 3 more. Okay, so we've got, this one is Midge. They bought Midges. They must like Midge. We've got Midge here, and she's got a wig on, actually. You can see she's got brown molded hair, and it was made to wear wigs. And so we got Midge in this cool vintage blue dress. Midge is from the 60s, like most of these, early 60s. Then we've got another Midge. She got the freckles and the Titan red hair. That's what the color of that is Titan red. And really nice orange gown. She's from, I think, 1962 is what it is. And then we've got another Midge right here. And this Midge is also from 1962. And so the 3 of these sold together for $105.57 plus shipping. Of course, we'll combine that with this one. So all told, we're looking at about $130 for those 4 Barbies. So pretty cool. And one of them, actually, just as a note, in these 3, I made sure to put in the listing that the stand was not included. Anything in your picture, I think you should make sure that you tell them is not included if it's not included. I know some people, like on Poshmark, they like to put a whole scenery thing out. They like to, you don't have to stage your photos, at least not for eBay, right? And it could add confusion. You know, if this is a doll stand, it spreads out here, and then you can hold your doll on there for pictures or for display. And they work well for pictures. I put in these 3, please note that the stand is not included. I double checked before, because some of them, like the more expensive ones, I was like, I'll just keep the stand with it. I have a bunch of these. This one, Scooter, I didn't say stand not included. And so I think, the buyer may not assume that it's coming with it, but in order just to save the problem, I'm going to send the stand with it because it was in the pictures. And I didn't specifically say this is not included. So just be careful if there's something in your pictures that you either note that it is not included or risk a potential issue coming down the road. These are, I mentioned, maybe not all these going out today because these are not actually paid yet. This thing came from Hawaii, Pump Pottery. The same buyer picked up 3 things. And they were wondering if I would combine them and do combined shipping. And I said, yeah, once I package them up, I can send you an invoice. But I can't do that before I pack them up because I don't know the exact weight. And these are not going to add that much weight, but still, I'd like to just have it all put together. And so they said, that's fine. So I anticipate them paying. That's why I was going to show you these right now. So this mug, pretty cool. I don't know. It's weird. It's been sitting around for a while. But I guess these are kind of collector's pieces out of Hawaii. And I got an offer and I countered. We went back and forth. We settled in at $15 plus shipping for this mug. And this is pretty heavy. It's a couple pounds once it's packed up and everything, right? So $15 for that. Same deal, back and forth on this one. They sent an offer and I countered. And they countered back. I countered back. And we settled in at $5 plus shipping for the little miniature red sock monkey. And then we've got this guy, a little clanger. I think this one made in Japan? Let's see if it says. A lot of these were made in Japan. I don't think it's stamped, but it likely was made in Japan. Just a little tin toy noisemaker. $4 on that one. So 15, 5, and 4. We're going to combine shipping on that, send the invoice, and I anticipate the buyer paying for them. So it really applies to everything in reselling. I mean, Carhartt's a fantastic brand. Some of it sells for great money. One of our best flips was a very old Carhartt piece. Not all Carhartt is going to sell. Not all Carhartt is going to sell for big money. Precious Moments, for example. Precious Moments doesn't sell. There are a few Precious Moment sets that actually sell for really good money. VHS tapes, of course, that you can't make money off of that. Yeah, you can. Not on all of it. Probably 98% of it. You can't. Or at least not real money, not significant money. Not like over here on the shelf where I have like $2.99 plus shipping Disney movies. I'm talking about actual real money that most people would sell something for. It's out there. It's just not all of it. Beanie Babies. God, how did I almost forget Beanie Babies? Yes, there are Beanie Babies, believe it or not. Yes, there are Beanie Babies that sell. And some of them sell for very good money. Now, you don't send me questions about Beanie Babies because I don't know. I don't know. But I do know there are some in that very first generation that do sell. There are still collectors for that stuff. 99% of it, give it to your dog or give it to the kid. But there's stuff that sells. So don't always assume that doesn't sell. None of that sell. Some things in every category, I think, are worth picking up. A lot of Barbies, not worth picking up. The vintage Barbies, on the other hand, there's a lot of those that are worth pretty good money. Comic books, there's a lot of junk comics. There are comics that will sell for good money. We've sold some more since I actually started. We'll get those on the next video, but more comics are selling. The painted ponies, there are a bunch of them that just aren't worth that much. There are some, you've seen them sell on this channel for hundreds of dollars. So that's the lesson, I guess, today, is there is something in every category that somebody's going to pay good money for. You just have to find it. Thanks for joining today, guys. I appreciate it. Just a quick what sold and a little tidbit of information. Hopefully you can take that and apply that to your business and somehow make it better. I appreciate everybody that watches the channel. It's neat to see it slowly growing, and do truly value all of you. All our contact information, our mailing address. We've had people ask for, how do I send you things? The mailing address is down below. Contact information down below. Again, the link to my reseller Genie down below as well. Code Mountain Man, all caps, all one word, gets you 15% off of your first month with my reseller Genie, helping you to track all of your expenses and tax information and all of that. Everything is in the description. Guys, I gotta go. We'll see you next time.